Hey, what's up, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? All right, welcome to Session League Entertainment SLE competitions. Tonight we are going to be going over the Manny Comp 5 and just reviewing them tonight. We're not going to be spitting out any scores tonight. We'll have scores for you guys. All that will be tallied up at the end of the day tomorrow. So, let's see what we got. And tonight I got special guests. Hey everybody, welcome Psycho up to the homie.
Cracking peeps.
Alright, so Manny Cap 5 decided to throw it on the electrical box underneath the down the street from the skate shop in New York. For those who didn't know where it's at, there it is. First up, it's Cujo FS.
Straight up OG.
Ooh. Alright.
And I love his filming for that and that trick. Yeah, let's see that again.
Okay, so backside flip fakie manual to 270 out. Okay.
Oh, another view. Cool.
Good deal.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back
I
let's
like
go
the
back.
style on it. Huh?
Let's
You
go
want to
ahead
talk about it?
yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Cujo here. He came in with a backside flip to fakie Manny to 270 out. He definitely kept it legit. He kept it realistic. I think he could definitely done some a little bit more quality on his filming. He kept style with it. And overall, I mean, it was very clean too. So, do you need to see it again?
Yeah, well, one more time.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I like his execution, and it didn't pop too high, and you know, Cujo has those settings dialed in, so I wasn't expecting anything like that. But there are some that float across the room, but Cujo was not one.
Yep.
But yeah, ultimately, yeah, it's a good solid trick, realistic. I like the filming a lot, even though it's not like, you know,
Yeah, the
uh
filming angle was great. It was
Stanley
just
Kubrick
he
or
didn't ensure
anything.
the quality, the clarity of it.
Oh, yeah, the resolution or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
or the
So
whatchamacallit.
he didn't utilize any of the zoom in features with the DOF, you know.
Oh, you're talking about that. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's how you get, more clear pictures by utilizing that FOV and the DOF.
Right. Well,
So, and what you got to say about it? I'm gonna
I
grab.
don't know, man. I yeah, it's just I don't want to say it's just solid because I mean that you can see that there's thought put into it, which is cool. And I'm not saying that there isn't thought put into others, but um, you can tell that he probably worked on this and had something in mind.
Yeah,
Uh,
it was what you just said, solid. It was a solid choice. He kept it
right,
simple.
right, for sure.
Yeah.
So people that are watching this, uh, like Odie, since you're the only one here,
Well,
yeah,
at
that
least
this
live. I'm telling you, dude, it's those VODs that get viewed.
right. and everyone in the future that is going to watch this thing, this is a good example of what to do for these contests. Go for go for smaller things, make them cool, make them creative, but watch your pop height.
Yeah, absolutely. Take that gravity level down a little bit if you're floating too much.
Mhm.
Uh,
Odie wants your replay it.
all right. Yeah, I like that revert too.
Hmm. Same here.
All right, let's move on. All
All
right,
right.
nobody's slacking. Second submission.
Mhm.
All right, what did he just Oh, ollied over the wall and hit the car. So he
Well, that isn't going to gain any points for me.
backside big spin. We wind 180 out basically.
Let's see here.
I gotta figure out a better way to get these on cycle.
Yeah, so that was do we know his stance?
I'm gonna assume he's goofy.
Odie, is he goofy? Apparently he's on your team. He's on everyone's team.
Yeah, he's goofy. Oh,
All
I'm
right.
back on Cujo.
All right. So Goofy, so that's Fakey. So that would be
Fakey frontside 180 out.
no, that'd be backside.
No, well, no. If he did a back 180 into a fakie manual and then front 180 out of it, which is almost a fakie 270 out.
Okay. Uh well, do you want to speak on this clip?
You go ahead and go first this time.
All right, play one more time for me.
All right.
Oh, it was front side. Sorry about that. So, overall, I think the execution was good. He didn't pop too high. Um, and it looked like it could be done in real life, which is cool. And I also really like the fact that he did that. I'm just gonna call it rewind, just like what you said, the that 180 out. So I thought that was really cool that he went with that direction rather than the other direction to uh, complete the rotation. So that's an interesting choice. The
Mm-hmm.
filming was good. It, can you play it one more time?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the filming angle is good. Um, with small spots like this, it's hard to get super creative with it. At least for me, it is. But yeah, I thought it was solid. Um, yeah, overall, I think it was good, and he had good style with it too. So yeah, you want to go for it, Chris?
Yeah, absolutely. So I like the back 180 into the fakie manual. I am in disagreement on. It's cool that he came out front side, but I feel like the gravity of going in backside on a sideways box and then going upwards would be incredibly difficult.
Right.
So like
No.
on a realistic on from a realistic point of view, I feel like it's arguable there. Everything else though, like I like the creativity. The filming was decent. He didn't quite get in there with the it's the same as Cujo, but again, I think that is an issue with Instagram. So we might end up moving this over to a video submission type thing. Um, but yeah, no, overall, decent submission. Definitely
Mhm,
creative.
mhm. Cool. Yeah, good job, nobody.
I always like the filming and reflection from the camera lens.
Mhm.
I do like the utilization, getting that little dirt look on the lens there. And
Yeah,
it's
all
a
the smudge.
rarity. Like you almost have to angle the camera just right to be able to get that to roll through. So
Mhm.
yeah, I agree. I like it. So yes, it
Instead
does.
of
Yeah,
videos.
that's my complaint right now. Is Instagram is distorting the videos. So, and a lot of people don't realize when they go to when you go to post on Instagram, if you're just posting and you don't go into your advanced settings to be sure that it uploads at highest quality, then you're going to get a lot of choppy a lot of your videos, your posts are going to be choppy.
Mhm. Hmm.
So,
I'll have to look into that.
yep. Yeah, I just recently came across that like maybe a couple months ago.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, that's some solid info.
Yep. All right, so let's move it on.
All right, give that one a 0 out of 10.
EA skate video.
There's yay. You want to go for it? All right, suppose you should watch it, huh?
I'm gonna watch it a few times. Yeah, this place looks sketchy. Oh, look, he's giving some love to Spargo.
I know, right?
Yeah. All right, so he is regular. He's coming in for a back tail, fakey Manny to an insane ollie over that curve.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, okay. He managed to get his manual in on there, so not mad at him.
Mm,
All right, I'll start this one though. All right,
sure.
EA, I know you're gonna see this video. I want to let you know I like your trick selection. The only thing I'm not liking about it is the level of it's not very realistic to me. It would be incredibly hard to do that, but you know who would be able to do that? Maybe, just maybe, Day One. Day One Son might be able to pull some crazy stuff like that. So it's hard to say. When you got real life people like that out here with their manual game so strong, it's hard to argue some stuff, you know?
Mhm.
So what do you think about this?
I think overall, well, his intros and just his compositions in general are amazing. So that's cool. They put uh, the time into do these intros and give the shout out to Spargo. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, he definitely spent more time in the editing than choosing his trick selection. He
so
did keep it simple though. I
he
will
did keep
say
it,
that.
but the
So,
thing is, you know, uh, Tony Hawk Pro Skater is a way of judging. So if it's leaning more towards Tony Hawk Pro Skater stuff, or even EA Skate, like oh though, like if it's
just to be
um
clear, EA Skate video has nothing to do with EA Skate.
okay. all all right, well,
I just remember him telling you that one time.
really,
Yeah.
oh well, okay,
First
well
time
maybe
he popped up in like is EA Skate's in here. I was like, no, not that EA Skate.
you should look at his old videos then. Yeah, he has a lot to do with that franchise.
Really?
Yeah, dude, 15 years.
Well, yeah, posting videos, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not EA Skate. Like he's not the Skate series. Or
No,
was
no,
he?
no, no,
Was
no.
he involved with the EA
No,
Skate series?
he's not the official.
That'd be
No, no.
cool. That'd be
Yeah,
so cool to get some real like devs and stuff up in here competing.
someone cheating on their
Oh,
company.
yeah, they're just like Skate got nothing on session.
Right. Um, he should have been.
He should have
Right.
been. He should at least got recognition because I have seen a lot of his videos.
Oh
A
yeah,
lot of
man.
his EA
They've
videos.
been crazy for years. But and so yeah, so if so let's say we have a realism meter. This is leaning more towards the Tony Hawk Pro Skater
Yes, yes,
side of
yes.
the meter
Because
versus Session
so here's
or
the thing with him doing that back, the speed that he would have had right here to pop over that and to keep it from a manual, that would have been incredibly, incredibly difficult.
they want to do that, like you said earlier, but then that
Yeah, but
hop,
he's moving at a slower speed. Day one would be moving at some sort of slower speed, and I could see him like doing like a front 180
God,
something else on that little curve before hopping off.
right, right. Oh, for sure, for sure. But yeah, that hop off, yeah, that was pretty extreme. But anywho, I think
Super cool
is
though.
I think
Super
it's
cool.
cool.
Super cool entry. Thanks for submitting, bro. All right, moving on. We got Finex 42.
All right,
Ooh.
that's a cool trick.
Yeah,
And
you got a little bit of a runway. So he
let's
came
see here.
in with a back 180 switch manual. Well, I guess
Uh,
nose
it
manual.
was
Nose
some.
manual, big spin out. Is that what we arguing?
There is either a back heel or
Back kickflip.
backside flip.
Yeah, back kickflip, the switch Manny, the switch big spin out.
All right, front side big spin out.
Yeah, but see, that's where I would get messed up, or technically it would be nollie, big spin out.
Oh no, that'd be switch.
Well, he did a
You can
180 into a nose manual, technically.
all right. Well,
Technically, like when people want to get argumentative about how the language is nowadays.
I
If
know
you
I know
talk to
that.
most of these pros, they don't name their tricks. They're just like, I did this cool trick. Check it out.
All right, all right.
Like
Well,
they don't even want to mess with trying to name this stuff anymore. All right,
I'm
start
gonna
us
stick
off,
with
Psycho.
switch. All right, I'm gonna start. Oh, okay. So, all right. So overall, I think the trick is cool. Can you play it over again?
Yeah, I see we're skipping by.
All right. So cool trick. Is clean. Um, the filming could have definitely used FOV and
DOF.
DOF.
Yeah.
Yeah, and perhaps changing the time of day because when the when it looks like that, it's kind of bland. So if you can't find the my rule of thumb is if you can't find a daytime that looks good, just go to night and use lights. Like that always looks good.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
uh,
Absolutely, I
for
agree with that.
example, that's right there.
Yeah, we're not moving
Uh,
that one yet.
yeah, but yeah. When in doubt, uh, film at night. So there's that, and
I
it
like that
was
statement. When in doubt, film at night. Get the lights out and film at night.
yep.
I like
It
that.
looked realistic, and I like the slow mo he did. For me, he is kind of lacking a little bit of style. It looks super
Not
like
controlled.
kind of robotic in a way.
Hmm.
But besides that, yeah, man, I think it was a good entry. Those are just some things to work on. The trick was cool. Uh, the realism for it, I mean, God, that would be insane to pull off. But I mean, you see shit like that on Instagram. So
Yeah, you see stuff
yeah,
like that happening
yeah.
on
I was
on
just
a.
watching it again and just to make sure that I'm saying the right thing there. But yeah, I thought it was a cool trick. I would focus on the filming more next time. Um, and maybe dumb the trick down just a tad bit. Um, Perhaps to get some more points for realism. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
I'll go for it.
All right, yeah, absolutely. So as far as it being a realistic trick, I feel pretty strong that it met the realism requirements.
Mhm.
Let me get this
Yeah,
thing
same here.
paused so it's not moving on to the next one. I like his trick selection. He about dropped the Manny, so me personally, I would have went back and got a more solid nose Manny there,
Mhm,
or switch Manny, whatever you call it.
mhm.
I like spin out because he kept the rotation going, so he could have had the momentum to pull that off on that.
For
Um,
sure.
what you said in regards to the and the depth of view, absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm.
He didn't utilize, if he did utilize it, he didn't utilize it enough. He should definitely work with those a little bit more to get the quality picture in there. But again, we could be looking at this from a upload error. It could be just an upload error where they're not uploading
I
it
don't
as
think he
tight.
used any FOV or DOF.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
if he does that and zooms in a bit more, on maybe his face at first and then the board or whatever. Um,
Odie made a good point too. He might be on console, like one of the
but
harder, like the older school Xboxes. You can't film anything higher than 720.
right, but even then, I can tell they didn't use any DOF or FOV.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you can tell.
Yeah,
But yeah, I would definitely look into that. And who is this?
Finex 42.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, good trick, man. I would definitely invest some time into you know,
Getting the
uh,
picture a little bit more clear. Even if you are on Xbox, mess
yeah.
around with that FOV and that
And Session Game actually just
DO.
uploaded a filming tutorial.
Yes, on their now that filming
Yeah,
tutorial is on their YouTube channel. Does anybody know what YouTube channel they are referencing? If not, I can send you a link.
no, it's Session Game
No, it's
YouTube
not.
channel. It's not?
Unless they created a new
Sure?
one.
I think they might have, dude. Here, I'll look right now.
Yeah, look at that because the channel that they were uploading to was Creature Studios.
It is Creature Studios. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it is still Creature Studios.
Uh-huh.
All right, for
I
all those wanting to watch that tutorial, I noticed they didn't have like a good direction on where to go. Go to Creature Studios on YouTube and you'll be able to find their video with the tutorial on aspects of filming.
um,
Uh, Psycho, if you have a link, dude, post it in the Twitch.
yeah, I'm looking right
Hey,
now.
oh look, Odie already beat you to the catch.
All right, cool. Now I don't have to do anything.
Gracias, amigo. And that's why Odie's part of this SLE, and we are all merging together to make one big giant powerhouse because we all slack at something. and our the other
I
homies
was
good at
slacking
picking
up.
that up.
I don't. I wasn't even given enough time to slack.
No, I didn't let you, did
Yeah.
I? My bad. All right, we're moving on to sessflick.ggz.
Mhm.
What does that stand for?
Jeezy,
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know.
Jeezy. All right, let's check out what he's coming in. Ooh,
Uh,
front pop shove it, nose Manny, back 270, back 360 out on that one. Nice.
uh,
Front pop shove, nose Manny, 360 out. That's sick. That's clean.
yeah, that's a cool one.
Yeah, and he
Uh,
got the dirt smidges in the screen we were just talking about.
mhm. Yeah, this filming's on point. Like this is what everyone needs to do, including myself.
Yes.
So yeah.
Even I myself, I need to get better at like I'm slacking with my filming nowadays. I need to quit that.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I think you're killing it, but um, yeah, that one definitely ranks high. Do you want to talk about it first or?
Yeah, I'll talk about it first. All right, so I'm digging this clip. Love the filming, love the trick selection. I love he came out with that backside 360. It was very clean, and overall, I'm never disappointed with anything he puts out because it's always coming in clean and looking good and keeps it legit and keeps it realistic. So I I don't have anything as far as advice to give him because he knows what he's doing for sure.
Yeah, if anything, I'll ask him for advice.
Yeah, exactly.
um, cool. Should I go for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, everything was spot on, man. In the trick selection, the coolest thing about the trick selection is, um, I mean, it's a hard trick to pull off, but the way he did it made it have so much. It had so much style to it, and yeah, he just made the trick look amazing.
Yeah,
But with his execution, had the right settings, all that. So that yeah, uh, and by the way he pulled it off also made it like really creative. Like having those that combo put together, that was a good idea. So that scored high with, or yeah, that scored high with me. Um, and the filming is top notch. I mean, you can't get much better than that.
agreed.
So, besides that, yeah, I don't have much to say, man, that hasn't already been said.
Agreed. Agreed. Well, very, very, very excellent Smith and Such flick. Love when you submit. Hope to see you coming back for more.
What's
All
up, Red
right,
Eye?
moving on. Red Eye, what up, bro? All right, nobody wants to see my stuff, right? Like,
Now let's see real quick.
I put stars in there, like just
Well,
the.
that
I did a
I mean,
back 180 fakie Manny to half cap flip out.
I'm
All
pretty
right,
sure.
you want to give me some criticism?
Okay, all right. Realism is 0. Yeah,
I
I think
got a 0
I
on
don't know,
all
man. I think you should have
aspects.
just deleted it. And plus, that's a huge no-no for post effects.
Oh yeah, well,
You remember that.
I don't know why, dude. I was just like, these stars look
No
cool.
editing,
All right, moving on.
my friend.
I just skipped one. There we go. Your dad's skates.fs. So he came in with a tray flip. Manny to, is that a front 360 kickflip out?
Whatever the hell that was, 540.
No. Oh yeah. Yeah, technically it would be because it had that revert in there.
It's a 540, huh? Of
I
some
also can't.
kind.
It almost looks like he dropped, and it
Man, it
didn't
looks like
count as a
yeah,
Manny
it looks
there.
like you dropped all four, man. I don't know your dad or
Yeah,
T, like I call
definitely
him.
looking like
I don't
he.
know T. It look like you dropped the shit, bro.
Yeah, I think he dropped it, and he tried to use filming to trick it. Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened.
Maybe what?
All right, you want to start us off?
All right. I'm not gonna say that there's anything nefarious going on. Oh, that's good
That
timing,
that's definitely a
dude.
drop there.
It's really, 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 really hard to see if he did drop it, but damn, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, he says that's a drop.
yeah,
I'll say,
that's a drop.
yeah, I'll say it's a drop too. If it's not, it's too close for comfort. Um, so yeah, unfortunately, my friend, that this is kind
Hmm.
of also a Tony Hawk Pro Skater trick. Like, it's cool and it takes skill to do it. I will say this, the filming's really cool too. But yeah, I would definitely tone it down. Um,
For the trick
yeah, tone
selection.
it down for next time. And redo your trick if there's any thought of, hey, was that okay? If you have that thought, like, should I do it again? Well, more than likely, you should probably do it again. Um, but I'm not sure what your thought process is, but yeah, it certainly looked like it dropped.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then the trick out was just
Now that I watched
insane.
it on a bigger
It looked,
screen, I definitely am
uh,
seeing it drop. And it looks like he tried to use
mhm.
the filming to get to make it quick enough to that we didn't notice. At least that's how I'm feeling.
That, that's a possibility. And then the trick out, I think that, God, dude, it looked like a hard flip front side 360.
So it would have been it would have been
I can
tech
barely tell.
technically it would have been 180 from
A
270
540.
because he did frontside 270 kickflip revert essentially. Odie said day
He
one
did
trick.
kick.
I think day one would look at this and be like, "That's cool, but how?" I think day
Yeah,
one would be
I think
scratching his
they
head
want to
on
be
that.
able to do it. Yeah. Um, but yeah, man. Cool stuff. Tone it down though, bro. That's my criticism, and yeah, I'm sticking to it, man. All right, how about your turn?
All right, so the filming was excellent. I like the clarity and the wildness. I would definitely bring the wildness. It's exciting, but makes it incredibly difficult to actually look at what's being done. Um, I would make maybe more the make your tricks more of the focus point versus the angling of the camera. Um, it definitely looks like you dropped there, so it doesn't really quite qualify as a manual. Um, so it looked like there was a lot of activity going on to get that whole action out of that whole section there. So it's one of those. My best advice for this one is KISS. Keep it super simple. Yeah, I'll
Oh yeah,
replay it.
yeah. That is KSS.
Well, what did you just say? ASS?
I think that's a KSS.
No,
Keep it
KISS.
simple.
Keep it super simple.
Oh, KISS. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Or you can say keep it simple, stupid.
Right,
Yeah, but
but
too
you
many
said that
people
as a
are a bunch of
meme.
sissies nowadays, so I switched it up and said keep it super simple. So that way nobody gets their
Was
feelings
that?
hurt.
Yeah. Was that a 540 kickflip out?
It's not quite 540 because he's only doing 270. He would have had to done a full 360 revert to get it to be the 540. So he's only doing
Oh yeah, yeah.
270 plus the 180 revert. So right there's 270, and then whatever that would make
That
that
is
number.
a kick.
I don't got a
Odie says
calculator.
it's a hard flip. I'm walking back and saying it's a kickflip.
It is a kickflip. From first glance, it looked like there was a hard flip, but yeah, no, it's full on kickflip.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But it's a kickflip.
Yep. Nah, kickflip, bro. Look, watch the tail of the board, and you'll see his back foot stays in place with the tail. Yeah. All right, moving on. Keep submitting, bro. Keep doing what you're doing. I love how you got the new channel up and running. I like what you're doing over there. So yeah, let's keep at it. Moving on. Your mom's favorite session skater. How do you know who my mom is, bro? How do you know who my mom's favorite? I'm my mom's favorite
I was gonna say, yeah,
player.
but my mom's favorite session skater
Done
is
hurt
me
my
too.
feelings. All right, so he came from at it from a different approach. He didn't go up it. He stayed on it. Well, no, at one point he was definitely going up it. He just went up it at a more straight on approach. So front
I
side
don't
big
know.
spin to nose Manny
That's
to,
so
is that a front side 270 kick flip out? Yeah. So he's doing
yeah.
big front side big spin,
Mhm.
nose Manny to nollie 270 kick flip out front side.
I don't think you call that nollie. Hold on.
Well, I mean, then we got to call that a switch manual. So all
It
those
is a
people that argue
yeah, it's a
it,
switch manual.
then why
Yeah,
would a
that's
freaking back 180 to a fakie manual be a fakie Manny if you're not going to do the same thing for nosed
yeah.
Manny?
Well, the rules are different for fakie.
Yeah,
I don't wanna talk about that whole system
I
live.
know. It hurts my head.
Um,
I found mushrooms under a house the other day and seriously contemplated on eating them because the thoughts of some of the naming that goes on in the frick world. It's not even just skateboarding. Have you been over to the
yeah.
BMX and paid attention to what they're naming stuff?
Oh, yeah, yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
But, yeah, don't I don't know, I warn you. If you're, going to take hallucinogens and start, trying to figure out trick names, don't stroke out on me, okay?
right, right. You want to
So
start this one?
sure.
All right,
So what I instantly noticed, I will say the trick is, can you play it back one more time?
all right.
Actually, a whole bunch more times.
Yeah, we're about to go to a commercial break here in a second, though. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna say he is a goofy skater just because most people don't enter these not the Manny comp switch, I've noticed. And if they're doing it on the spot comp, they're usually out there putting it in their post that it was switch. Most, not everyone, but all right, what you got for us, man?
So, yeah, sorry about that. I dropped off.
Oh,
Did
you're
you
good.
notice?
No, didn't notice actually.
Really? Yeah, dude, I just dropped off. Uh, so I didn't even see the replays. The internet wasn't working. So
Here, I'll go back and
what?
do a few more.
Yeah,
So we're calling him Goofy.
I like this. Okay, yeah, I like the trick a lot. I'll tell you why. The trick selection's cool, but he's also going really slow on the mani pad, which I think is quite stylish. And in the front 270 flip out, that looked really cool. Um, but one thing that I would think that I would do, I'm not going to say I would have because who knows. But if you're going to be filming with fisheye, I would have gotten closer, like a
Yeah,
lot closer. So yeah, filming with fisheye when you're doing like kind of like long shots with it, it it just doesn't look right because it's not up close and catching all the details of your character and it makes it look it lacks the realism. It looks like you're playing a computer game, which we are, but no, we're trying to capture that realistic no
approach to it. We
aspect
want
of
to
the game.
confuse real
Yeah, yeah.
skate into believing that we're doing real skate stuff.
Yeah, because we're a bunch of lames nowadays.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we're trolls.
overall, yeah, it's
We're
cool. It's
trolls.
great. um, I would definitely move the camera forward and looking up at your skater. Um, but besides that, can you play back one more time?
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely, I can say he's
That's why.
definitely new because right here you got pause screen. Um, So that tells me he hasn't quite figured out how to do the external editing for this stuff.
Oh, for
So
sure. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So he's
So
learning.
yeah,
He's
for
he's
for
he's
things like
learning, I'm sure.
yeah, for things like that, definitely don't have dead frames
Yeah.
and or stoppages like that. I would use something called opacity or fade out. They're both the same thing. So look those up.
Yep. Yep,
Um,
absolutely.
yeah.
All right. Hold up. We are going to take a pause. We are on break. 1 minute. 1 minute till the ads are over. So Odie, do you still get ads since I have you as a moderator? Yo, Cannabis Chris, what's up? How you doing, bro? That's Dr. Acula, right? Or Dracula.
Yeah, that's it.
Why do I keep
Yeah,
on
his
saying
name's
Dr.
Dracula.
Dr. Acula? Because he has a period after doctor. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, that it's supposed to be extremely clever.
Take that
I
period
got you
out.
though.
It's Dracula.
My
It's Dracula.
friend was
Dracula with a
obsessed
period.
with Dracula. Yeah,
Dracula's
yeah.
on his period.
Isn't that from um oh god, Castlevania, if I'm not mistaken.
Pennsylvania, 15 seconds.
It doesn't matter. But um how's the stream going so far? Is it cool or is it boring? Are we talking too much? We need some
All right, we
feedback.
back live. Commercial ad break is over. Welcome back, guys. How you doing, Cannabis Chris? All right, Psycho, go ahead and
I think
continue,
it's
bro.
I I think I'm gonna pass it on to you. I think I said everything I needed to say.
Absolutely. So, um, I would definitely. These are the things I would have done. I would have filmed the guy actually going up the ramp fully, rather than where he started at, and definitely where he ended, where it was on dead frame. He could have used that dead frame to, name his tricks or even name himself in his video type deal. But like I said, it looks like he's learning, so he hasn't quite figured out an external editor yet. So definitely look at there's several external editors out there, and if you hop up in the chat and start talking to people, there's many of us out there that'll give you recommendations. So um, I like the trick selection. The trick selection wasn't bad. The reversal on the rewind, I'm still sticking to my gun on. It would be difficult, but the angle he did it from, not as difficult as that first one we watched. So,
Oh no,
definitely, I
I think it.
go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh no, it's fine. I think the rotation definitely. I
All
think
right.
the rotation definitely flowed with this. It didn't go
Yeah,
against the
yeah, yeah. On this one, it
grain
definitely flowed right,
by
just
any
because of
means.
where he hit on top of the electrical box, like the angle that he hit it, and he was moving slow enough that I can see the how it could be done at
Yeah,
with that speed.
right.
When it comes to the VX camera, that is definitely designed to be up and close and personal. You almost want to be up on the nutsack, so that way you get the full body view. Um,
Mhm. Right.
so. So yeah, definitely good trick selection, good submission. Look forward to you coming back for more. So, all right, moving on, fellas.
Cool. Yeah, good job, man.
Eclipse session. Ooh, okay, okay. Came in with a quickie.
Cool.
Ooh, I like it.
I like the two angles. Want to start it off?
I'm gonna play it a few more times. I'm looking for flaws.
Mm-hmm.
That,
Mm.
I like how he
Super
actually.
clean.
I don't know if he intentionally dipped it down like that, or if it was just him resetting his thumbsticks so he could do the right pop out. But if he did that intentionally, that's
But
style points right there. The dip down from the tail.
yeah, I like how he did that because that's more realistic.
Yeah, but it's either he did it intentionally or it was a just a feature of him readjusting his thumbsticks to do the next trick out.
I I I think he did it intentionally to go back into the electrical box.
Right, but did
That's
he
what
intentionally with
yes.
the dip? Because you could also reset without the dip.
Mm, I think it looks like he did it on
Like I'm gonna give it to him and say he did it on
purpose.
purpose. Yeah, those are style points for him.
Yeah, mhm, for sure.
Yeah, and even with that power slide, that's more
Um,
style points. See,
right.
see, that's the thing a lot of people don't understand about the style points, right? Is what is actually being looked at for the style. It's how you execute the trick and execute your body because you can control so much with it, right? But there's also obviously we're
Mhm,
limited still, but by far the
right,
freedom of choice is there if you know what you're doing. So this shows he knows what he's doing. He was
right,
able to pop that kick out no problem, on point.
mhm,
So I'm gonna go ahead and start this one
mhm.
off. All right.
Now, yeah, yeah,
All right. So yeah. So like I was starting, like he definitely added the style points in there. He knew what he was doing with the thumbsticks the entire time. I do wish he would have got a little bit more. See, that's the thing with the fisheye, you can't really get that extra clarity. You can, but it's extremely it's I understand. Um, Overall, the angles were fine. The trick selection was unique and creative. Um, I'm looking forward to see what else he keeps bringing us because yeah, he's a long time. He's a long time. He's been in these comps for a long time, so he knows what he's doing for sure. So, what about you, Psycho?
mhm, yeah, yeah.
I don't have no
Um,
true words of wisdom other
yeah,
than he could
trick selection was amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to critique some of these guys, especially, since they're OGs and all that. Um, I I thought everything was on point. The trick selection is really cool. Um, like you brought up in the very beginning, the dip of the board brought the clip to life pretty much. It added elements to it that okay, like I can see that like that's how a skateboard would actually function in order to get that pop back in into the electrical box. So so
Hey, losing you,
just
Psycho.
an extremely really?
Just a little bit.
All right.
All right, there you go.
All right.
You're back.
How is it?
You're back.
Okay. So overall, I think the whole thing was excellent. Yeah, I wish I can turn in a submission like that.
Right?
But
I'm
yeah,
not
man,
gonna lie.
good job on it.
I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to do a front tail slide on it to pop in that same night I got my
Mhm.
back 180 fakie manual, and dude, I could not
Oh yeah.
for the life of me get my thumbs to move quick enough to get over right. I kept on popping out back on the
Right,
other
right.
side of
It's
the
tough.
ramp, dude. I would slide straight across, and by the time I was readjusting, I was already at the end of the box every time. So,
Yeah, yeah. Gotta turn that grind friction up probably.
dude, I did. I turned it all the way to default, and it's still like for
Oh
me,
wow.
for whatever reason, when I would pop in, it just like it was meant to slide all the way.
For sure, for sure. I get that.
Yeah. So, all
Cool.
right. So
Yeah,
should we
good
move on?
job.
Should we move on?
Yeah, I
All
don't see
right. Good
why
deal.
not.
Good deal.
Yeah, yeah.
Eclipse, man. Thanks for submitting, bro. Look forward to seeing what else you bring to the next one. All right. Fred's up in the house. Let's see what he
Right.
got. Ooh. Okay. 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 I'm gonna need to run this
Yeah,
through a few
that is
times.
dope.
I need to through a few times to name this one. Nollie back 270 board to pop out to fakey Manny to 180 out. That's dope.
Alright, yeah, I'll go along with that.
Like I'm not. That's as far as I'm gonna go with trying to name this trick. So if anybody else has a better suggestion,
Like 270.
oh no, he did a pop out the nose manual 180 out. Right? Am I
So
catching
would
that
that be a
correctly?
fakey man?
All right, so he's coming up right Nollie
If
back 270, which would have put him.
the fakey manual, right? Because he's regular, so that would have been a switch
Yeah, I think
nose
so.
manual
I'm pretty
down.
sure. Nollie back 270. Yeah, so that would have been Nollie pop out to switch Manny,
Fakey manual.
or yeah, fakey
Cab
Manny.
out.
Yeah. Okay, that's sick though. That is sick.
Yeah, half cab out. Yeah, I like it.
You want to start
It
us off
all
with this one, or
flows
you want me to start this one?
together. It wasn't fighting, any yeah, sure, I'll go for it. Yeah, man, beautiful trick. Super creative, and the coolest
Hey, clear your
well, I
mic
was
again,
gonna say
bro.
the coolest thing, but man, that there's just alright, I might need to back out, I'm not too sure, but how is
Yep.
it now?
Back out and come back in real quick.
Is it still pretty bad?
It's just it sounds like you got a
Oh,
little bit of water going on.
everyone oh, okay, okay. Is that better?
Yep, a lot better, a lot better. All right, go ahead, start
Okay,
us off with this.
yeah, let me get back to the stream. It says stream failed to start. Hmm. What is going on here? Uh, okay. I guess it's not gonna work for me. Um,
What do you need? What's not working?
oh, it's saying stream failed to start.
Oh, so you can't see
Should I
mine?
back out again and try it?
Yeah, back out
Yeah, I can't
and
see
then
yours.
pull back in.
Here.
Technical difficulties, fellas. We got my lucky number up in here, 13.
Can you hear me? All right,
Yep, I can hear
there we
you.
go.
There we go.
All right, cool, cool. All right. Yeah. All
You
right.
need a
Where was I?
refresher?
Yeah, definitely.
Here we go.
All right. That little intro is cool. I like how he shows the spot.
Yeah, me
And
too.
then and I love how he puts everything together and makes it flow just perfectly. That's not an easy trick to do.
Oh yeah, no
So made
way.
yeah, and it's stalled too, like no like little slides or anything. Yeah, that's excellent. Filming is on point. Um, and like I said, hey, if you can't find uh, uh any daytime uh I guess times that work for your filming, resort to night because nighttime never fails. But don't forget your light.
Yeah.
And yeah, so what can I say more about the trick? I mean, God, it just speaks for itself. Um, yeah, his style was, you know, top notch. His execution was top notch. Yeah, man, I've no, I really don't have anything to say except
No
things.
constructive criticism from Psycho?
Um, shoot, I might. No, well, that'd be two for two competitors now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm not
good
gonna
job
lie, I don't
to
got much to I'll go ahead and hop right up in there and speak my piece, man.
Such flip
Do what?
right? Oh, as giving Sesh Flicks and K Shreds both props because I didn't critique 'em.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So So yeah, I'm gonna go roll right into this. I don't have anything as far as criticism go. I like how he did the little B-roll roll up. I like how he knew how to angle it onto it, so it was a little bit more realistic because he went up and then back. He went up to slow down to be able to prep for that trick. So
Mhm.
that in itself shows that he knows what he's doing with this game. He knows how to control the game to make it the game do what he
Yeah,
wants it to
taking
do.
advantage of the physics.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then the
Mhm.
come out, I'm gonna say the come out was a little bit extreme, but overall, dude, it was killer. And it could definitely be done. So, and then the way he executed out of it,
Oh, for sure.
it was definitely doable. So
Mhm.
like, it was extreme, but it was
Mhm.
doable. So I don't have any
Right.
criticism. Just keep shredding, bro, and yeah, keep sessioning, homie. Look forward to seeing what else you bring us. So,
Right, right. Cool.
all right, let's go ahead and move on.
Well, I think mine is next.
Yeah,
Wanna
yeah,
check
let's look at
mine out?
yours real quick.
I mean,
Coming in with a dark manual. Hey,
dark man.
I
Okay.
forgot to tell you,
I since I'm
some
a judge.
somebody knocked on you for doing that too. I was like, technically, it's a dark manual though.
Who?
One of the new ones, one of the new entries. Because
Really?
yeah, because I made them redo theirs because it wasn't a Manny, or they had their Manny at the wrong spot. And when you submitted that, it was right after I got done telling him that, and he shared that, and so he was
Oh,
like, "That's
really?
not a
Well,
manual." I was like, "Well, technically, it's a dark manual," and he goes, "Well, yeah, I see that now."
I'm also a judge, so it doesn't matter what I do. But, Chris, do you have any criticisms?
Do I have any
I'm curious.
criticism
I
for
know
you?
my shit
Yeah.
doesn't matter,
It does
but
matter what you do
yeah,
when you're doing
yeah.
things. You want to be a good example. But if somebody else would have pulled off a Casper slide on that, we would have counted it. It would have been considered a dark menu. Because I mean, that's the only what
Okay.
else you going to call a Casper slide
Alright,
in a situation like that?
alright.
You can't say it can't be done because that definitely can be done. It's not really a manual because manuals require your wills, but it's a dark manual. So
No, yeah, sure. I guess if that's what you call it. I'm not gonna argue, um, because it's my trick. But
here I am trying to find more stuff to critique you. All right, moving on.
I think that matters.
H double C
Yeah.
Society Skate
H double
Team.
C.
Ooh,
See, I
ooh.
love that trick, man, and he did it extremely clean.
The primo slide to Manny out. And he did it proper, dude. Like that's one of the better ones I've seen
Oh, yeah.
done in the game. I don't know if it
And I
yeah. Nice.
then he does a body varial out, it looks like.
Which is fine. It works.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. Body varial out. Yep.
Would you wanna start?
Yeah, absolutely. So, hang on one second. Let me get this pause so it stops going to the next one.
Mhm,
All right, so this one right here, definitely a dope entry. Like, I like the fact that he utilized the primo because most people will leave those settings turned off. And
mhm.
so to see that he's out there utilizing it definitely means he's learning more about the game than a lot of people are willing to. So I appreciate seeing the creativity that came out of this one, and the execution on it is perfectly fine. I would have definitely chose to go with a I would have chose to go with a different filming aspect just because the quality picture is just not quite there. Is he on a console? Do you know?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so that could be just an issue with that. So, um, overall, I don't have anything to actually critique this one other than try a different filming method to get it more clarity on the picture. It would have been a lot nicer to see it more clear.
Mhm. Cool.
What do you
Yeah.
have?
Not too much. The one thing I will point out, and dude, I've done this time and time and time again. But I mean, this won't dock any points for me. But when you look at him rolling up, push is right before he does the trick. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but like
What does he
I
do?
don't think he pushed right before he ollied in that into that primo.
So he pushed a little bit too
It,
late on that last one.
you see that? Like,
What angle is he coming from? He's coming directly from the fence, isn't he? It's almost like he's doing a power push. Yeah, he is. He's doing a power push, dude. Is that even an option? Because I don't know about that if it is. I know the rundown move.
no, no, definitely not. No, it's just, but besides that, I mean, yeah, dude, the trick is cool. I I like I like how he did the body varial because when he landed it, uh, it actually went straight on back onto the pathway. So actually was like actually appropriate for it. And I'm not a fan of body varials by any means. Like they
Yeah,
can be done right, and this one was done right.
yeah, exactly.
K
Yeah.
Shreds,
So,
hey, we just watched your
yeah, K
K
Shred, you
Shreds is
got
up in the
no
chat.
criticism from us, bro.
Hey, clips, both of you guys killed it.
So yeah, I'm gonna agree with you there. The body varial is it made it look slop. It gave it slop. So he would have definitely done a lot better if he would have just rolled clean.
Oh, I didn't say that. I was saying that typically body varial. I don't like body varials, but I like the one he did in this one because it
Ad break.
went straight to the path.
Ad
Yeah,
break.
okay. That now you're changing your mind, huh? Okay.
No,
But
I'm not changing my
yeah,
mind.
so
We're
the
just on
body
ad
varial.
break. So figured I'd let you know before we go any further.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yep. So yeah,
Um
so I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
yeah, you're saying you're putting words in my mouth, man. You're saying here I thought
No,
sucked.
I'm not putting no words. I heard what you said.
No, I know. I'm just joking. But that's pretty funny. You're like, yeah, I agree. It was sloppy.
Well,
It's
no,
like, no,
I
I
thought
wasn't saying.
you were criticizing on the
Oh,
the body barrel come out, and the only thing
no.
that
Tip,
it here like let's go ahead and watch that real quick. Are we back,
typically, I
Eddie?
would.
Because my screen says we got 20 seconds left. So let's see.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyhow,
yeah. That there's another ad.
here look at the body barrel where the board lands, and he has to shift his body. It's almost like he did that to save it, but he did it intentionally.
Yeah, he did totally
Yeah, he
intentionally.
100% did it intentionally. So, um,
Yeah.
the only thing
No, I thought it looked
me
great.
personally though, like my criticism here would be I would have chose not to throw that extra trick in there and roll out clean versus doing the the body barrel there because you can tell that it's trying to do that pop shove it. So really, it's in this game more so than anything.
I think I'm losing you, man. Sure, sure.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
reading the K Shred said he
So, sure if it's against, object drop.
wasn't sure if it was against the rules to use an object dropper.
So
Um,
I still need to figure out how to because just so anybody who's watching this, lights are not considered an object dropper. So if you need lighting for your spot, you can definitely utilize lighting for your spot. You just can't utilize the you can't put a ramp to get up onto a higher section to do a Manny on. Now, spot comps allow you to have a object drop up to 3 items. So 3 objects you can drop in spot comps.
Mhm. Sesh Flicks is up in here.
Yeah,
Yo,
Sesh Flick, what's up, bro?
your
You
edit
are
is
another homie
you're
that didn't get no
awesome,
criticism.
dude. Right,
Man,
right. Yeah,
all the
three
homies that didn't
people,
get no
man. Three.
no critique from us is hopping up in here. All right, so let's go ahead and move
What's
on,
up?
man. Let's go and jump over
All right,
to Gamma edits. Gamma edits.
that worked.
Back 360 nose manual. Is that a nollie hard flip out?
Maybe even a
No.
nollie
Oh, nollie
360 hard
360
flip out.
inward.
Oh no, no,
Nollie
no
360
deal.
inward.
I
Yeah.
think that's a 360. It's hard to tell. Yeah, that's a 360. All right. Can I start?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So, what both of us are going to point out, I'm going to speak for Chris, even though I probably shouldn't speak for anyone else. But
But did you see how high that
man,
tray flip
then
was?
the
I know where
next
you're
time you
heading.
enter, yeah, the pop, you got your pop down, and you gotta adjust those settings according to the object that you're skating. You don't want to be popping 50 feet in the air when you're doing any trick, unless if it really needs that. This thing doesn't need that.
We're
So
losing your
I'll
mic
just
again,
get
bro.
that out of the way. So that right there killed. Oh, really, dude?
Well,
All
just for a
right.
second, it's back now.
Yeah. Odie said that. Oh, all right. Maybe I'll speak closer to the mic.
That
All
might
right.
help.
So yeah,
Right
I
there.
saw that tray flip that
That
tray flip at the very beginning.
yeah.
Dude, that's like tray flipping over someone almost. So, uh, definitely take that into consideration that that's going to be something that's going to affect your realism right there. So
Realism, it's going to affect the
uh
cleanliness because it just doesn't look clean to have an insane. There's no need
for
to
style, it's
ollie
going to
that high
affect
for
every.
everything.
Hmm.
I keep forgetting it's
So
not my
yeah,
turn.
so
You
it's
go,
going to
bro.
affect style and yeah. What's up?
I said I keep forgetting it's not my turn to critique. You keep rolling.
I know. Worries. So yeah, yeah. The tricks are also quite extreme too. I would definitely uh simplify them. Um, can you play it one more time? I want to see how his filming was. Uh, man, I wish you can just go back a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make this
Oh, he did
make it more of a
he did
video
two
submission in
angles.
the Discord.
Uh-huh. So right there, I noticed that there's a keyframe that is off. It just like kind of like glitched a little bit, so you need to look out for that. Don't you agree, Chris?
Let me see what you're referencing to.
Yeah. All right. Right. Oh,
It's,
maybe not.
no, it's a jerking of the camera. So he had two cameras probably right next to each other. He had two camera frames that he missed because of how close they were together, and it's causing a jerk off
Let me
right
see one
here,
more time.
right there.
You know
Nope,
what,
losing you, psycho.
Chris?
Losing
Oh,
you, bud.
all right. My internet's crappy. Well, all right. Here I'll back out. But what was it causing, Chris?
It's pausing as soon as he comes out. So it almost like he has two keyframes right next to each other.
Right.
And it's not pausing, it's
Right.
jerking.
All right. So you can
Right
hear
here.
me? It,
As soon as he comes out
okay.
where it looks like he's moving over to get a better angle of it, that's
Mhm.
where it's jittery, and it's probably because he didn't realize he had two frames there.
Yeah.
Do you
So
see what I'm
I
talking about?
actually was about that part. I was talking about. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
talking about like right there, but I think that's my computer. So it's actually not as bad as I thought it was. It is my computer
Jerk off.
glitching,
I did
or
say
not?
jerk off
Is
one
the
too many
internet?
times.
Yeah, that's what I kept on trying to have you say again.
Oh, so you were just running me through the jerk off phase. Got you. See, that's why I got Psycho around. He keeps me jerked off. All right, shit.
I was like, what'd you just say, bro?
That's why I keep you around, bro. You keep me jerked off.
Oh,
Snap.
uh, I guess I feel honored, I guess.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw my criticism
But
out
yeah,
real
man,
quick.
Chris,
What? Can you hear me?
nothing. Yeah, I think I'm lagging,
Yeah, a
but
little
yeah,
bit. I
go
think
for it,
you
man.
are. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give my criticism piece on this. I think he should definitely be adjusting his settings to be a little bit more realistic play, especially for these events because we're primarily focused on the realistic aspect of the game rather than the gameplay itself. We get a lot of entries that are above and beyond and super sick and insane. Like it would be dope to see people really doing some of this stuff, but it just kills the realism. I was telling somebody just the other day, just because the trick's been done by somebody doesn't mean it's going to score high for realism because it's a realistic trick that's been done. It's a matter of how many people do you think you could actually see doing that trick, or how many people do you think you'll see in your lifetime do that trick. The higher that is, the more realistic it becomes. So, I think he could have utilized the FOV and the DOF, uh, bring more clarity to his picture. And I also think he should have approached the box where he would have gone up it a little bit more. And I would have not have done
Mhm.
a 360 into the nose manual on that personally, just because it would have been extremely difficult to pressure yourself into a nose manual up a electrical box like that, or a mani pad like that. So with that, that's about all the criticism that I got. So
Mhm. All right. Well,
this is
your
constructive
criticism
criticism. If you
was a
guys
lot
hate us,
shorter than mine.
don't because we just want you guys to get better. We want to see everybody be thrive at this game because we've sat here for 5 years listening to how many people it's too hard of a game. It's not too hard of a game. It's just like skateboarding. You have to practice on difficult controls to become excellent at it. And then when you're excellent at it with difficult controls, then you start to manipulate the controls to what you want the trick to look like. So then you're really gaining a true understanding how the physics works in this game. And you know what to do to make what trick you want to execute look the way you're wanting it to look. So like K Shred and Dash Flick, they know what they're doing with that camera. They know what to do with their controls to get tricks to look the way they want them to look. Even Dim Bones, there's so many homies in this community that know how to manipulate this game to make it look realistic and look the way they want it to look. Appreciate you, Dash Flick. So,
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, definitely check those guys out and study what they do. Um,
absolutely.
well, shall we move on to the next
Yep.
one?
Moving
I'm
on.
like delayed, huh?
Well, you just got a little bit of echo going on. Like not echo, but just a jitter. ETZ skate coming up in the house with a nose manny with a nose manual up to technically not a big
Uh,
spin. That would just be a nollie backside pop shove to tail slide, right? Or would it be considered blunt?
I'm
I think that would be
trying
considered blunt.
to.
Yeah, blunt to fakie.
I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what
yeah,
it is. It's
it could
nose
be.
manny up to nollie backside pop shove to blunt to fakie.
With something like
Yo,
that.
K Shreds and Cessflick, 100%. You also do a collab. I think you guys would make us sick at it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start this
Yeah.
one off. All right,
Oh, so at the end of your name it says, I think his name is, I think that's Jeezy. So all right, cool. I was
ZZ.
onto
Yeah, that
something.
makes sense now. We were trying to figure out what the
Yep, yep.
ZZ stood for, but ZZ. Now that you just said that, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
nose manny, back pop shove, blunt to fakie. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start this criticism. All right. He utilized the fisheye lens, which you can't really get much. You can get better picture with it, but you're really altering what the fisheye is. You should never alter the fisheye. You should never use zoom on fisheye, and you should just get in closer to get that better picture. That's what you want to do with fisheye. ETZ knows what he's doing pretty much in this game, so he's a long-term competitor. He's been out there. I like everything he's done, everything how he executed it. I would have liked to see his pop a little bit lower on the lower side though. He is popping a
Mhm,
little bit hot
mhm.
for my liking. But with that,
Yeah. I totally
it's a cool
agree.
clip, very cool clip.
Yeah.
Excellent entry.
Yeah, the pop right, especially right where you paused it. Damn. Yeah, that's a lot of pop, bro. But it's a cool trick. Maybe a little bit too much for this competition though. You could, possibly do something a little bit simpler to capture more realism points. But overall, yeah, it's a good trick. I like how you filmed it. Um, yeah, I think that's about it, man. Yeah, solid clip.
All right, what do you guys think about it? Yeah, I'll play it again for you, bro.
Can you play one more time? Okay.
Super dope trick.
Oh, oh, so the pop out too. I would have preferred uh no pop out at the end, but to each their own. Actually, maybe the pop out is cool because he's popping out over the leaves.
Sure,
So maybe
sure.
it is cool.
So he was intentionally doing it to get that extra fill there. I agree.
Mhm. All right.
All right.
Earlier, I was critiquing that.
Yeah, the pop out. That's why I was saying. Like, I would like to see the slide out, but in this, the way he executed it there, I don't have anything to critique him as far as this pop out, other than it's high.
For sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The Manny pop was too high,
Which
or maybe it's the angle of the camera.
well, it could also be the fact that he's going up a ramp too. Like
Yeah.
essentially, he's going
But yeah,
upwards, which
sick
is
trick
creating
though.
a ramp effect. I like it.
What, the momentum?
Yeah, with his
Yeah.
momentum,
Cool. Yeah.
essentially, it could be giving him a little bit extra pop because he's going upwards.
I don't know. We will never know, Chris.
I would call it so this is what I'm calling. I'm calling it a nose manny back pop shove to blunt. Well, crap, how would that work? Because he's going in, he's going back for. I'm calling it a blunt to fakie. That's what I'm calling it.
That's fine.
But since he's going
Uh,
like reverse,
on the
wouldn't
tail
that
slide.
technically break down? Oh man, let's get off the topic of trick
Yeah.
naming.
I'm calling it front
I'll
tail. Just because of how it looks.
get a headache up in here. All right, let's move on. Excellent, excellent
Yep.
entry, ETZ. Keep bringing it back, bro. Keep coming back. All right, Kylan Runk up in the house, coming in with a, what was that?
360 body.
Oh, no, he's catching the board after
burial
he's
thing.
doing the body barrel. So it's like a
So
late
it's a
180.
body burial late 180 kickflip. Yeah, to Manny kickflip out.
Body barrel. Or would you just call it a body barrel 180 Manny? Because he's not
It's a
doing a
tough call, man.
360 body barrel. He's just doing a
Yeah,
body
to be
barrel.
honest, burial
Oh,
laid back 180, I
front
guess.
side 180 body
Well,
barrel manual kickflip out.
sure, we'll go with that. What
Yeah.
does the chat say?
What do you guys want to call this?
So K Shred,
My little retarded avatar. We had somebody submit 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute before the deadline.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
funny. So here I'll. Do
Yeah,
you want
you
me
go
to
ahead and start
critique
this
it,
one.
or do you want to? Okay,
Back
so
that.
Kylan, you're my homie. You're on my team. But bro, where's the FOV and DOF? We definitely, we certainly needed that in this clip. Or fisheye, but like really up close. But yeah, so for the filming aspect, clip came out really dry, I think, and you could have definitely taken advantage of those two options right there. The trick itself is cool. Uh, I see it being a doable trick. Um, but man, without those two options of FOV and DOF, um, it kind of kills the style of your trick. You could have zoomed in and brought it more to life, I think.
Added a little bit of slow-mo
But
to it.
besides that, possibly add some slow mo to it. Uh, like you can always like just add a little slow mo to the putting. Well, I'm not going to get into how to do it, but you can definitely slow the flip
Yo,
down.
Odie,
I'm
did
pretty
you
sure
just
you know
snooze
what I'm
those?
talking about. Kylan.
Hang on a second. Odie, did you just snooze the ads?
He says, "Oh, you're asking him to put the ads to sleep."
No, it just gave me a big red notice that it was a snooze.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, all right, go ahead and continue.
Uh, all right. I think I'm done. I would also choose, um, better lighting, for the next time around.
You would have done
So
what for the next time around?
that's all I got. Looking forward to the next one though, man. Switched up either, uh, to daytime and try and find some different
Oh,
sort of
better
lighting
lighting
to,
for it.
you know, to make the environment look a little bit prettier instead of, just this flat blah kind of darkness look.
Concrete.
Know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So I'll go ahead
Yeah,
and hop right up
it's
into
all
it.
flat.
I
Yeah.
agree with you on the FOB and DOF. He definitely is missing that in this compared to what I normally see him out there posting. So I'm not too sure. Maybe he was just trying to pop
I
this
know,
one in
right?
quick.
That's what I'm saying.
I would also
Yeah.
brought down some of the pop. His pop's pretty high on it. Um, overall, the trick selection was cool. I like the trick selection. Pretty insane combo. It's a little extreme with the kickflip out with doing. I'm gonna call it a 180 body barrel. Even though your body's doing a 360, it's only
Right.
doing the one barrel. guess in a way it would be yeah, it might be back to trick naming. Let's not do that. All right,
But
so
Buddy Burial 360.
doing that type of trick prior to doing a trick out of the manual, that's when if you're gonna do something extreme into a manual, keep it calm. Keep it calm the rest of the way. That's almost enough. That gives us enough to focus on. Um, but other than that, I like his entry. I always look forward to seeing what he brings to us. So, keep posting, man. Keep sessioning and keep coming back. Let's move on. All right, so no, I got to talk about this real quick. Look at this. Oh, why is it going so? I wonder how many will come at the last minute. That is what I put. You see that? Because I knew. There's always at least one or two that will wait until last minute. Now, Session, that is our next up. He did submit originally, but he thought we were on a spot comp, so he pretty sick trick. He originally did I believe it was a back tail to everything he just did out of that Manny. He did a back tail too. He did back tail into that same combination. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So, but he went back and got the kickflip nose manual back into that same lineup.
All right. You want to kick it off?
Yeah, I'll kick it off. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna, all right, we got 2 minutes and 50 seconds before the next ad starts, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my critique out real quick. And for very first thing I'm gonna start is your gravitational pull right there. The way you would have been going at that, you would have probably more than likely slipped off that, so that killed realism for me. Incredibly difficult to lock that in on a surface like that, moving at that angle. Um, he utilized the fisheye cam. That's perfectly fine. He had a little bit of the so he got the smidges in the lens there. Overall, that's the only thing I would personally have done differently would have been calm the trick down. Calm the combination down. Bring it down. Simplify it. Make it simple. Because simple is going to look more pretty. Always.
Do you know what stance he is?
Yeah, he's regular.
He's regular.
Yeah. Mm, yeah, he's a regular skater. I'm 99% sure
All
he's
right,
regular,
cool.
but if he is a regular skater,
So that means he did a. Is that a fakie flip? Or was that switch flip in a nose fakie? Oh, that's flip fakie Manny. And then yeah. Does it say right there? No.
nope, he doesn't have it. Let's see something.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's goofy because he's doing a lot of stuff goofy here. This is goofy. That was goofy. This trick
Huh.
originally was goofy. This would be switch or it's a nose blunt. This is goofy. I'm gonna go with he's goofy. So back.
Cage Francis Goofy. Yeah, right.
Ads in
Um,
1 minute. All right. Before you go to your critique, let's get these ads through real quick.
the ads.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
Are the
we
ads
got
starting?
ads in 20 seconds.
Okay, well,
All right, fellas,
what should I say
I'm
then?
gonna go grab me a drink real quick. I will be right back.
And we have two more entry or one more entry after this, and that's it.
Yep, that'll be our last one. So yep, I'll be right back, fellas.
So, what do you guys think? Or, or can you even hear me? I'm not even sure if ads
You can
came on or
add
not.
Odie, or you can in the chat.
Okay. All right.
done headed to the kitchen. My cup with me. We got
So are the
one.
ads on or what?
We got 1 minute, 15 seconds.
All right. Yo, Odie, you want to let me know when the ads were done? $45. All right, thanks.
Why did mine say 45 seconds now?
Interesting. Huh? I don't know, man.
Maybe they're getting the commercials a little faster than I am.
I don't know. Are they the same commercials?
I don't know what commercials they are, bro.
Yeah. Oh, so after this, are you down to play like 1 or 2 games of Skate?
Yeah, I'm down for if anybody wants to hop in, they can play some skate, dude. I don't care.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm going to be doing is going back to, I got to go dashing.
Oh, I guess after. Oh, okay. Well, you can play 1 or 2 games,
Yeah, I'm sure I
right?
can. All right, ad break is over. Welcome back, fellas. All right, so go ahead and throw the critique in here.
Can I watch it one more time?
Yeah, absolutely.
I totally forgot what the video was.
Look at my stupid avatar. Look, bro, I even got a guy with hearing aids. All right, here you go.
All right. Oh yeah. So first off, too many tricks. So calm it down. Try and figure out something else to do. Uh, rather than bunching up a bunch of tricks together. I will give you props. It is hard to pull that off. So kudos for for utilizing your skills. But sometimes that bites us in the ass. I've done it so many times to myself that I know Chris can vouch for that.
Oh
So,
yeah.
but overall, the filming's cool. I like the filming. It's up close and looks neat. So, uh, and I will say this: even though you did a bunch of tricks, um, I do see some style in there that I like how you're like the very first trick that the kick flip switch nose Manny or fakie Manny, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
That has so much style to it. And then you just like threw this other stuff at the end. Or threw this other stuff in at the end, I should have said.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, dude. I dig your stuff, man. And yeah, hope to see you in this thing next time and hopefully hopefully I'll see you in the pro comps too.
Absolutely. I always appreciate Destin Sessions. He's a big supporter of the channel too. So
Yeah, man. Uh-huh.
hey, Trace Reds, if you are
All right.
on Xbox, all you got to do is log in. Oh shit! No, you're talking about Steam. I thought you were talking about Discord. All right, ready to move on to the last one?
Yep.
This is our last one, fellas. Hard flip nose Manny to nollie frontside flip out. Okay. Hard flip nose Manny, nollie flip out with the sunglasses
Oh.
on.
Ooh, there's a frame in there that you guys are gonna like this. That jerked it off. No, that jerked the camera.
Yeah, you're trying to get me.
You see that?
Damn it.
Yeah, trying to get you to say that shit. So yeah, so um, I don't know. Do you want to critique it or should I just go for it since I'm
Just
already
go ahead
doing
and
it?
go for it. You already started talking.
Okay, so I think it's a cool idea.
The settings are a little bit too high, so that what I'm talking about right there is the pop is too high going into it. Uh,
Up, we lost you, Psycho. Refresh your mic.
execution of the trick doesn't look really.
Yep.
All right, shit. Is it better?
Yeah.
Here, is that better?
Yes.
Okay. So, what was I saying? Okay, so the
You were talking
both of
about the
those
pop height.
tricks. Yeah, the pop height. Thank you. So the pop height is pretty insane, and then those two tricks that you did. Can you play the video back one more time?
Yep.
Um. So yeah, that's was that just a regular hard flip and nose Manny?
Yep. Hard flip, nose Manny, nollie, front side flip out.
Okay. So, nollie backside flip out, right? Yeah, nollie backside flip out. So, um, yeah. So I think those. I think one of those tricks would have been enough. Um, but yeah, it was a big extreme. Is more on the Tony Hawk Pro Skater meter, or the meter was in that direction of Tony Hawk Pro Skater. So I would suggest next time you calm it down a little bit more. And then for your filming, definitely use FOV because otherwise it just looks kind of blah and too video game like, if you know what I mean. I mean, we can't get this thing looking totally realistic, but we can get way closer than what's happening, but when we just have our default settings. So I would definitely look into that. Um but yeah, Chris, what do you have to say?
Okay, I'm gonna agree with you on the control settings. Pop height's a little too high for it to be. It's it's looking a little. He got his gravity set pretty high because he's down straight, but his pop height's probably sitting somewhere around 11 or 12. So I would bring that down to like
Maybe.
default or under, just to get
Hmm.
a more
Definitely
realistic
adjust
feel.
the gravity.
Yeah, to get that more realistic feel to his clips. I get that, you might not want to do that for regular casual gameplay, but when you're submitting for an entry, definitely manipulate that so that way you're targeting the most realistic approach that you possibly can. Um, Again, with the you already touched base on the FOV and DOF. I agree with you there. He should have utilized some of that to give it more clarity. um, I don't think it was too much as far as combination wise.
Hmm.
I would have done a little less hard of a trick for my entry trick if I was coming out with a bonus trick like that. But
Hmm.
other than that, I don't have like this is I think either the first or second clip I've seen him submit. So um, by far he's rememberable. So I'm starting to
Yeah.
remember him. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
Uh-huh.
absolutely keep coming back, keep entering, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody brings on the next comp. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, excellent entries, everybody. We don't have the scores tallied out just yet. We do got all the scores in; they're just not totaled up yet. We'll have that ran through tomorrow, and hopefully have a winner post by I'm going to say Sunday. So yeah, I love seeing everybody who participates in these, and I appreciate the entire community. I really do. So.
Yeah. And